Welcome, everyone. Join the buzz, plug in, and listen. Turn up that volume and tune in for the inside scoop on the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with your host, Preezy, live on Podbean. Download the app and join the conversation. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. It's time to wake up and get your day started off right with Preezy live on Podbean. Catch the wave whether you're still at home or on the go and enjoy the show.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a conversation. Talking worldwide, it don't matter your location. What you going through and the topic may have relation. Let's get some motivation. Let's talk about education. Every Friday we hear, laugh, improve, and grow. Put some nutrients in your mind, give you food for the soul. I know you pumped and preparing for your weekend and low. Might as well join the discussion and tune into the show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, everybody? It's Friday, June 2nd. Yes. Good morning, Radio Police. Woody of the Bushes, join the room. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to get your butts up. Get up, wake up. For those who have to get up, get your butt, go to work, jump in that shower. Yeah, might be some people that don't have to go to work today. So if you don't got to go to work today, it's all good. Lucky you. But if you got to go to work, get your stank, ranky butts up, wash that body up, brush them teeth, get them coals out the eyeballs. Wake yourself up. Got to go to work and make the donuts. It ain't just the donuts today. It's the donuts, bagels, cup of coffee. We got mad bills. We got everything. Back in the days, you said, we got to go make the donuts. Nah, we got donuts and eggs and noodles and all kind of Rice Krispies. We got mad stuff to pay for. So get your butts up. If your day wasn't good yesterday, make today even better. That's all I'm saying. Make it good. Make it good. Today is a little rough day for me and my family because today is our mom's birthday and she would have been 91. A lot of people may not know the story about my mom, but she died of COVID in 2020. And it's really rough for us. You know, even this morning, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we all texting and like, oh man, mommy would have been 91 today. And it's hard, man. And even though it's been 3 years, it seemed like yesterday, you know. So we're going to try to make the best of it. I'm going to go out to the grave site because she's up there. My dad is up I don't know if people are familiar. I'm from New York City. Yeah. And they have a military grave site in Long Island, Calverton. Good morning, Evelyn. And my dad is there. And, you know, when your spouse passes away, they have the spot for you. So my mom is up there. So gonna put some flowers out there and, you know, just say a little prayer, and it'll be hard for my siblings today and myself and the rest of the family members, the grands and the great grands. We were really close to our mom. So before I end the show, I'm going to do a little dedication for my mom. She was everything to us. That was my best friend, man. So anybody that has lost a parent, prayers to you guys, because until you have actually gone through it, you have no idea the feeling to lose a parent. It is, especially if because I don't know everybody's story, but if you were close to your parent or whatever, and it is a difficult thing to go through. And, it's tough. It's tough, man. So, anybody that's gone through it, I just, prayers to you. Prayers to you. Hey, love your parents, man. I'm telling you, because when they gone, it's woo, boy, oh boy. And I'm just happy that we were very tight towards our parents. And I lost my dad when I was 12. My dad died at 56. So yeah, that's young. Excuse me, that's young. And my mom died at 87. So a lot of people say, "Oh, your mom, she lived a good life." You don't really want to hear that. You know what I mean? You still want to. I don't know. We always think our parents are superheroes and stuff like that. Like, oh man, I hope she make another year. I hope she make another. But yeah, considering my dad 56 and she passed at 87, yeah, I thank God that we had her that long after that. Because they always say like mates always go behind each other sometimes, and I'm glad my mother lived 32 years more than my dad. Because she became our father as well. So kudos to all the parents that, have lost their lives. God is in your memory. I believe in the resurrection. And prayers to all those that lost their parents, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to do a dedication at the end of my show. I didn't think I was going to be able to do the show today, but I was like, nope, get up. I'm telling everybody else to get up. Get up. Come on. Woosah. Ha, 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 ha. I do that in the morning. Don't laugh, but I make all kind of sounds to get myself up. I know, and my dogs be looking at me like, Mo? I be like, because you got to get pump yourself up, man. You got to pump yourself up. But anyway, today is Friday. There's a lot going on. Just sitting here, I was just reading some crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Man, listen, I'm getting ready to get right to it. But before I get started, I always gotta say all praises to Jehovah God and Jesus Christ every day. Amen. And like I said before, if you are listening to me right now, I thank you. I want to say welcome. But the most important thing is that if you hear me, thank God you woke up this morning. Because a lot of people didn't. So thank God that you woke up this morning. Hey, listen, I'm always going to talk about what's going on in the news, but this is what I do. I'm waking y'all up because while y'all getting ready right now, y'all listening to me, right? So I gotta keep the news. I gotta keep it flowing, so y'all can hear the news what's going on. Because a lot of people don't listen to the news. I personally would not listen to the news if I didn't have to. Because the news be depressing, man. Be some crazy stuff. And Radio, thank you for liking the show. I appreciate you, Radio. Thank you so much. But, there was, everybody was worried about Jamie Foxx. And first of all, before I even go there, shout out to DC Young Fly. I don't know if everybody know who he is. He's a comedian. And he was on Wildin' Out. And his wife passed away from doing a mommy makeover surgery. She passed away. They had 3 kids. And I just saw this guy, I think last weekend at the Barclays. And oh man, this guy is so funny. DC Young Fly, real slim guy. He was on Wildin' Out. And now he was on the road with a lot of comedians like Earthquakes, Cedric the Entertainer, a few other, I think, D.L. Hughley, and there was another comedian. Oh man, I can't think. But anyway, shout out to his family because his wife was this is what I'm not, I don't want to say nothing. I just don't get it. I don't understand. This woman was so beautiful. What up, Khan? What's going on? Good morning. She was beautiful. And, she had 3 kids. The women, get this little belly, we get the little pouch, whatever. And some women bodies can snap back, but she went to do a mommy makeover. We all have heard of that before, women doing the surgeries and stuff like that. But it's a risk in every surgery. I just had wrist surgery. So I'm under anesthesia. Anything could go wrong. Any surgery that you have, anything could go wrong. But these surgeries that women are doing today, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because if she felt like, hey, she wanted to do it, it was her decision. But unfortunately, she passed. She passed away. And I looked at her because I didn't know that he was married to her. I didn't even know young DC Young Fly was married. I just thought that, this guy is hilarious, man. And I saw a picture the other night. Beautiful family. Beautiful, beautiful children. Now they have no mother. He has no wife. And I don't know what's going to happen as far as the doctor. I guess everything is going to come out what went wrong. But anything could happen with these surgeries. What you saying, radio? You are definitely a talent. I support you and your show. You have such a great voice and presence on the mic. Yo, bro, I love you. You just made my, bro, bro, bro.
Bruh.
You just made my morning. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much, radio. That was really cool. Much respect to you. It's nice when people acknowledge you and just say things to make you feel good. Because that one little thing that you just said means a whole lot to me. And it's not little. It was a lot to me. So thank you. I was saying about the operations. I'm going to play something this morning that this young lady, and then I'm going to go into other stories because I want to talk about Jamie Foxx. But, women, please understand this. And that goes for men too, because men could, but it seems like it's more women that's doing it. I don't know if men are doing operations or anything, but I'm pretty sure they are. I always speak about self-love. It is so important to have self-love. Now, I'm not saying just because you go out there and get operations that you don't have self-love. Because a lot of people, she don't love herself. It's insecurities. Well, I don't want to say that because women, when they have children, you get the little pouch in the front, or maybe there's things with you that you don't like, and you decide to make that decision to have surgery. Fine. No one can take that from you. But there's so many risks. And my thing is, a lot of people were saying, why not go to the gym? Why not work these things off? Well, maybe there's certain things that the gym can't fix. And I'm just saying what women probably think. Well, like the gym is not going to take this thing away that I have, that I can work out and still not going to snap back. So I'm going to go do the surgery. But there's so many consequences when you do that. And I pray for all the ladies that have lost their lives on the table. I had a supervisor who lost her life because she went to, I think it was DR, and she passed away. And she was not supposed to do this surgery. She was told not to do it, and she did it. She's gone. So please, before you make that decision, why not try another option? Why not work out and do things and see what it does? Look, I always say, well, let's try A before we jump to B. Maybe they did try A and it didn't work and they jumped to B. But understand B might be bad. B might stand for bad. And it's a risk. It's a risk every time you go underneath the knife. You can be in a dentist and go under anesthesia and pass away. Every time you go through some procedure that you're put to sleep, you can lose your life. Having a child, you can lose your life. Yes, people don't even realize how serious it is and dangerous it is to have a child. Look it up. It is. What the woman body goes through having a child is unreal. So, please, women out there, no one can stop you from making that decision of having surgery. But please just think of, I'm a what if kind of woman. Well, if I do this, what if this happens? What if that happens? And people may say, you shouldn't live your life like that. Let me tell you something. Being a what if woman has helped me get out of a lot of, not even get out of, has helped me not even get into a lot of things. So you be surprised when you start thinking ahead of the game, what if? But I'm going to play this clip that this young lady said of a procedure that she did and what she's actually going through still today. It's crazy, for you to put your body through all these changes and doing all these different things for beauty. Here we go.
How much was the ass shot?
I don't know what it is now, but at the time, the least amount you could do was like $500. So my very first time, I did the $500. And then I want to say over the course of like 8-9 years, I probably went about 12 to 15 times.
Do you have problems with your butt like most of these women are facing right now?
The problems I have, the number one problem I have is that I can't sit on hard surfaces for too long. It becomes to be uncomfortable. I can't really sleep on a hard mattress. You know how you like sleep on one side? After a while, I'll have to switch to the other side because it just creates an uncomfortable, not really pain, but an uncomfortable, almost like a numbness. The other thing is smacking my ass, be gentle because that smack echoes deeply. Like if I walk into a doorknob or a sharp corner, I feel like I got stabbed. So it's very sensitive. And in the beginning, I had some discoloration, but over the years, that has kind of mellowed out.
You would never get it taken out either, would you?
If it was life-threatening.
Okay.
But even with everything you just shared about it being uncomfortable, you can't sit on hard surfaces, you can't lay on one side, like that wouldn't encourage you to want to remove them?
Ooh. It's been since 2006. So I'm used to it. Yeah.
How much was the ass shot?
I don't know what it is now, but at the time, the least amount you could do was like $500.
You hear that? For a butt. For a butt. For a butt that you gonna go. She said you can't even smack her butt. If she bumped her butt into something, it would be in pain. She can't even sleep right. This happened, she did these things 2006. And she had to go at least, 12 to 15 times to still get the butt shots? Who going through that? When you could do squats and donkey kicks and leg kicks going back to get a butt. It might take a little time, but they want their body like, bam! They want it overnight. It's not worth it. I used to do 300 squats a day. Had the hardest butt in America. I'm not lying. I used to do 300 squats a day because as a CO, you gotta be fit. You gotta be strong. 300 squats a day. Yes. Did it take a couple of months for me to get it good? Yes. Was it worth it? Yeah, I didn't do it for beauty. I did it because that was part of my routine of working out with weights and stuff like that. So I included the squats. I wanted my legs and all that's connected. And if you look at half of the women today that are doing these exercises, I should say, doing these surgeries, the butt don't match the legs. You can tell it doesn't look right. What up, Mr. Doesn't Matter and William O'Connor? Thank you so much for joining. Good morning to you. Like I said, it doesn't match. And don't get me wrong, I have seen some surgeries that are really like, wow, they did a great job. I've seen it. You know, I'm not knocking all surgeries. I've seen surgeries that was like, wow, they really did good. But I hope you stop because some women just continue to keep going and going. And you got to remember when you're doing all these surgeries, you got to work out. You still got to work out. You got to keep it up. And look what she said. She had to keep going back. 12 to 15 shots in the, who's doing that? Oh goodness. Get your butt to the gym. Get to the gym. Come on now, stop playing. Why, who want to keep getting needles in their butt? Half people don't even like needles. Good morning to you and your rock hard booty. You know it, baby. You know it. Well, listen, that was years ago. I'm trying to get back, but that was I mean, it's still hard. Like it's still something. But I'm telling you, I had got so into it, and let me tell you something. Working out with guys, they really push you. Back then, when I first started, this was years ago. They be like, "Come on, look, get it. You better, you better." I was like, "Wait a minute, slow down. This ain't no relationship. Relax." You can make go crazy. But they push you. Like, the girls are good too, but they more like of the music and one and two and one and two. And I did that too to warm up. But when you got with the guys and you like, come on, man, I'm trying to, they will push you. And then I got so greedy with it. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to work out Nah, you can't be working out all the time. You're going to pull muscle. So I had to slow down. But the 300 squats, I did it on my own. I did 100 in the morning, 100 in the afternoon, and 100 at night. Every single day. Butt shots, squatting was my butt shots. So that's what I'm saying. You want this miracle body. And I'm saying to myself, are you doing it for you? Are you doing it for other people? Are you doing it for likes? Are you doing it for views? Why are we risking our lives for a body that we can't keep forever? Why are we doing these things? Why? Come on, man. I ain't knocking nobody's decision. I just want you to just think about it first. Try other options. Now, if it's something that you really have to do, because there are people that have to do surgeries, they're life-threatening surgeries, as far as their health. I get that. But if it's something like, I gotta go to this party next month or next 2 months, I'm about to be, what? Snatched. That's what I'm about to get snatched. Snatched by who? The funeral parlor? The casket? It's not worth it. I'm telling y'all, it's not worth it. Mister says you can't get butt shots for your personality, which is way more beautiful than the outside appearance. That's right, mister. You're absolutely right. Because you could have the baddest body in the world, but the ugliest attitude. That don't make you beautiful. Your personality does. So for all the women out there, please think about the risk is it worth it? Like I said, some people may have to do surgeries because of other reasons, life reason, surgery, you can't, if it has to save your life, then that's different. But to make your breasts rise, to make that booty stick out, and the legs is holding on to dear life, because the booty ain't matching the legs. The legs is like, oh Lord, is it worth it? For what? Think about it. Sister lost her life yesterday, or the day before yesterday. DC Young Fly's wife passed away from doing a mommy makeover. Beautiful sister. Beautiful. I think she was one, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, I think she might have been one of the Wildin' Out girls. If you ever watched Wildin' Out, the women on there are very, very beautiful. They're beautiful. So I think, and she looked beautiful. I don't understand when, I don't know. I don't want to talk. The young lady's gone. So I'm going to move on. But I got another story about Jamie Foxx. You know the big thing about Jamie Foxx? He was in the hospital. And it was like a mystery. Everybody kept saying, what was wrong with Jamie Foxx? What was wrong? What was wrong? Is he sick? Is he dying? And nobody knew what was going on about Jamie Foxx. I found the article. Actually, it's a video, and I think this gentleman is trending on Twitter. And I believe it was the journalist AJ Benza. He had a conversation with Dr. Jewel and claimed the source who was in the room told him that the actor is partially paralyzed and blind following a blood clot to his brain. So let's just hear what he says. It says Jamie Foxx trends after journalist AJ Benza claims he is partially paralyzed and blind following a blood clot to his brain. And they believe it has something to do with the COVID shot. So let me hear.
Because she just had it with these mandates. I don't know. But what I found out from the man in the room was that the blood clot in the brain caused him at that point to be partially paralyzed and blind. Because if you read into what they were saying early on, he's communicating with us. That doesn't mean talking. That could be anything. It could be, writing, sign. I had somebody in the room who let me know that Jamie had a blood clot in his brain after he got the shot. He did not want the shot, but the movie he was on, he was pressured to get it. This movie he's doing with Cameron Diaz. And I'm thinking, is that why he blew up on the set a week before this medical emergency happened? Is that why he fired 3 or 4 people because he just had it with these mandates? I don't know. But what I found out from the man in the room was that the blood clot in the brain caused him at that point to be partially paralyzed and blind. Because if you read into what they were saying early on, he's communicating with us. That doesn't mean talking. That can be anything.
So they trying to say that whatever shot he had to take in order to play this part in the movie caused him to get sick. I don't know. This is really weird. This is strange. I'm gonna read some of the comments. It says, man, if y'all don't think something's strange about this whole thing, I don't know. I don't trust anything. And somebody else says, we don't know what's in these. We do not know what was in these shots that they had us take for the COVID-19. One lady said, why have you nominated yourself to disclose information you know the family wanted private? Wow. I don't know. I hope Jamie Foxx is okay. Somebody said that he was okay. I don't know. This is crazy. I don't think people should. Isn't there a HIPAA law? You're not really supposed to tell people's medical thing unless he gave permission. But everybody said Jamie Foxx First they say he's doing well, then they say he's not doing well. I don't know. I hope Jamie Foxx is okay. I really like Jamie Foxx. I really do. I like Jamie Foxx a lot. Wow. All right. So I found another article. Short Pants Robbie. What up, Short Pants? Man Cave came into the room. Good morning, guys and girls. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Man Cave is probably a dude. But Short Pants. Oh, Short Pants Robert. I'm sorry. Yes. They are gentlemen. I'm sorry. Mister says when they start telling you to mind your business about celebrities, something's wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I hope Jamie Foxx is okay. Prayers to Jamie Foxx. I don't know what's going on with today with people when it comes to their property. It is really getting out of hand, you know. There was one lady yesterday or the day before yesterday, a gentleman, African American, went to pick up his daughter. He had his car parked by the side, and the lady said, Caucasian lady said that he was blocking her pathway. So he says, I apologize. You can look at the video on Instagram. I was just picking up my daughter real quick, blah, 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 blah. So she was going in. And then they were filming her because she was just a little irate. She was just a bit too much. And she showed her true colors. And she says, you shouldn't be parking here, blah, 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 blah. He says, well, you're making a big thing. Okay. And she says, no, you shouldn't be parking here, blah, blah, blah. To get a long story short, she says, I'm white and we rule. Bad move, ma'am. You're being filmed. I hope you don't have a job because you're getting ready to get fired. So you just stated that you racist. Then there's a story this morning. You know how you're going down the block, and I don't know if this person in the car was black, white. I don't know. It doesn't matter what color you are. People are getting a little crazy with their property. You need to calm down. Have you had some real property? I'm talking acres and acres and acres of land. That's property. But I get it. This your little property, this your little house, your little driveway. But you ever go down the block and, hey, I'm going the wrong way. And you want to make a U-turn. You're not in nobody's way. You're not blocking no traffic. Hey, I'm not supposed to go this way. So you got to make that U-turn, right? You got to turn that car. Good morning, Casey. You got to turn that car a little bit into somebody's driveway. It happens. We all have done it. Don't say you haven't done it. You have. So this person got a little upset. Went to the extreme, though. Now they're arrested. Check the story out. Because this is crazy. Before I even play it, just like it was an incident, a Caucasian man, kids was running around. You know how we run around as little kids? We running around and everybody running, just running. He pulling out a gun, shooting. You're in my yard. Shooting. Then another gentleman also shot at another family because the kids were playing around in his yard. And the bullet actually hit the little girl. 2 incidents. Now you can't say, oh, it's just white people, oh, it's just black people, because the first incident was a Caucasian man with black kids, and the second incident was an African American man with white kids. So this is crazy. This is getting out of hand. People need to just stop because you're going too far. Get off my prop. Stop. It's unnecessary. All you gotta, if it's a problem, you call the police and you let the police handle it. But this particular person here was out of line, and this is why he's in jail. Let me play the clip. So the story is, footage shows Florida man pulling out a gun on a woman. I didn't even know she was a woman, who backed up in his driveway while trying to make a U-turn. Here's the story.
This SUV and quickly escalates to this, a gun pointed in someone's face.
I put it in my pocket before I walked out, and then when she came up into my face, I pulled it out.
Flagler County deputies say 60-year-old Terry Vetch crossed the line Saturday during an argument about someone backing into his driveway.
There's no need for him to respond in that way.
According to the arrest report, the driver of this SUV was simply trying to make a U-turn when he drove up on Vetch's property. Deputies say Vetch saw this happen on his home surveillance system and walked outside to... It starts with a bang on the back of this SUV and quickly escalates to this, a gun pointed in someone's face.
I put it in my pocket before I walked out.
Now, my thing is this. Bro, you a grown man. She backing up, because I'm looking at the video. She go in the driveway, she getting ready to back up. He bangs on her glass. So quite naturally, you gonna get out the car like, yo, what you doing? What happened? Soon as she get out the car and she go up to him, of course, he gonna pull out a gun. You a punk. How do you just pull out the gun? Like, for what? Why pull out the gun? First of all, why come outside if the woman is you can clearly see she's trying to make a U-turn. She probably came down the wrong block. What's that about? Now, they didn't show her nationality. But I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to say nothing because I ain't jumping to no conclusions. They just said woman. But it was unnecessary. And then with the gun, you see what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. She's Caucasian. Let me look at this video one more time. Because we want to make this clear. Because some people, well, you mean the comments, was she black? Was she? Now I'm going to look at the video, nice and clear. It's not the point. What was the gun for? Let me look at this. Because, my eyes ain't what they used to be. Let me, come on now. Show the woman getting out. This man, yeah, she's Caucasian. See what I'm saying? So you can't even say he's just an angry, grumpy old man. Like, bro, you walking around in the kitchen with the gun in your pocket. You angry. You got issues. What up, Francis? Good morning. You got anger issues, and that's sad. So now he's behind bars. He is behind bars, and that's where he should be. How you doing, Francis? You good? So a little young boy, this is so cute, guys, and I hope y'all can hear this video really good. This little boy, he has, oh my God, I just love the London accent, like the English London accent. I hope I'm saying it right. I just love it. Like, good morning. I'd like to have a cup of tea today, and could I possibly read the paper? I love that act. Oh, I'm good, Francis. I'm trying to make it. It's a rough day for me today, but I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to pull through. So anyway, but thanks for asking. I hope you have a beautiful day, Francis. So the little boy wants to know where he came from, how he came to be. And I had to get this. Oh my God, it is just so adorable. Oh gosh. So I hope you guys can hear it. Hold on.
Want to know again? I want to know where I was before I was in your tummy. Before I appeared in your tummy.
Are you sure you want to know the information?
Yeah.
You were in Daddy's ballsack.
Is that actually real?
Yeah.
Was I a ball in there?
No, you were just swimming around in his ballsack.
Did he have water?
Something like that.
Wait. Let me see.
Want to know again?
I want to know where I was before I was in your tummy. Before I appeared in your tummy.
Are you sure you want to know the information?
Yeah.
You were in Daddy's ballsack.
Is that actually real?
Yeah.
Was I a ball in there?
No, you were just swimming around in his ballsack.
Does he have water?
Yo, his mother's telling him, you was in daddy's ball sack. Is that actually real? Yes. He says, well, what? Was I in water? Oh my God. Oh, and he's the cutest little thing. Oh my God. I loved it. Somebody was like, dang, that was just too much information. Little boy, he gonna be like, what? I was in daddy's balls? Oh no. Oh man, that was just so cute. Oh, kids are just so wonderful. Oh, where do I find these clips? I'm not telling you. You're not gonna, no.
You just want to be all in my business, KC. Back off.
I gotta make you laugh. I gotta make you laugh in the morning, baby. That's what it's all about. I gotta make you laugh. We gotta laugh, because we don't know what's in store for us today. You know what I mean? So we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Y'all know, if anybody know me, like I said, I'm gonna do a little 10-minute ending clip talking about my mom, but how far would you go to rescue someone? This is an old story that I want to tell. How far would you go? Now, I'm scared of heights, but I think, yeah, I don't know if I would have tried to do it outside. I probably would have tried to run inside, but then again, there was a fire. So there was a fire. This story is kind of old. There was a fire in Philadelphia many years ago in apartment building. It depends on who it is, KC. Yeah. It was this guy's mom. So the story is Black Philadelphia man goes viral after scaling 19-story building, burning apartment to save his mom. Because his mom, I think, she's in a wheelchair. She couldn't get out. And when he saw the building on fire, he was like, my mom is in there. And the cops was like, nah, you can't go up in there because wherever the fire is, you wouldn't be able to get to her anyway, because I believe she was on the 19th floor. And the love for his mother, not for nothing, the way the building look, it has like the fences and stuff. So you were able to climb it. The only thing is she was 19 stories, but it didn't matter because this was his mom. So
Year-old immobile mother couldn't make it out of her apartment on the 15th floor. Jermaine rushed to the scene, but police had blocked off the front door.
They said they was like, the elevator's not working. I'm like, no problem. I'll take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden. So I need to get up there.
But police wouldn't let Jermaine in. So despite having fractured his hip earlier that day, Jermaine let adrenaline take over, climbing the building's fenced-in balconies, wire cutters in hand.
I was going to cut a hole in the fence to next door and then, to let her go through.
The fire was contained by the time he reached his mother's floor. She reassured him from the balcony that she was okay, and back down he went.
She don't be surprised at things I do to her. She know I go over and beyond for her.
Officers were waiting for him below, but under the circumstances, opted not to arrest him.
At the risk of my life.
awesome, right? And it's an old story too, because I remember this story. And a couple of comments, person says, what up, Kumi? Good morning. Ain't nothing more powerful than a good man who loves his mother. Ain't that something? That's facts. That is facts. And a woman too, because I know I probably would have did it for my mother. Well, I would have tried. I definitely would have. But thank God the fire didn't get that high. And to think that this guy had hurt his hip earlier, but and it was fractured, and his adrenaline he probably didn't even feel that pain no more because he was so hyped. Like they said, his adrenaline made him climb that building. We talking 19 stories. Ain't nobody no real Spider-Man in real life now, but he was unstoppable. Wow, every mom should have a son who loves her like this. Reading the comments, guys. Give this man the highest reward for a citizen. True heroism. Yes. How could they even think about arresting this dude? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He took a risk, but he took a risk for himself. Yes. Super love. Superman for super love for his mom. That was definitely, Casey, that was definitely unconditional love. And to think that he was hurt. So he is a true hero. I know this was an old story. I'm trying to see when did this come out, but don't even matter. He was a hero. God bless him. God bless this dude. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Woo. I don't know. Could you have done it? Maybe. Yeah. Possibility. I want to read this clip. I want to play this clip real quick for everybody. And then I'm going to go into show my love for my best friend, my mentor who left me. But let me read this clip real quick. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to play it. I thought it was really deep yesterday about friendships. You know, a lot of times we get people that come in and out of our lives. Some are real, some are fake. And y'all got to join me Friday at 10 p.m. I'm going to talk about signs of people who are jealous and fakeness, because we need to know. Sometimes we hanging around people that's not true. And the red flags are there, so we got to pay attention. Because we don't want to hang around people that are negative. We want to be around people that's positive and motivating us. That's what it's all about. We need motivation in our lives. We don't need people that's fake or jealous. That's not good. But when you're a true friend, you speak true facts. And it's so important, and we need to understand that. Sometimes our friends will say things, shut up. But a true friend is going to tell you the truth. And when I saw this guy and I heard his message, I was like, it can't get no better than this. So let me play this.
Being a good friend comes with uncomfortable truth-telling. Let me break that down for you. If I'm your friend, there's going to be times where I have to keep it real with you, even if it's the opposite of what you wanted to hear. And if you're a real friend like you say you are, then you won't confuse my realness with my loyalty. I'm always going to rock with you, but the truth always comes first. I wouldn't expect anything less from you either. Being a good friend comes with uncomfortable truth-telling. Let me break that down for you. If I'm your friend,
understand that. A lot of people don't understand that a true friend is going to tell you the truth, things that you may not want to hear. Like a true friend, if y'all going out and she know you don't look right, she gonna tell you, I don't think I would wear that. Maybe you should. It's not to criticize you, but I would rather tell you that don't look right, opposed to you going out there and not looking right. Makes sense, right? That's a true friend. Or if you're wrong, a true friend is supposed to tell you, yo, I don't care what you say. Sit your ass down. You're wrong for that. That's a true friend. Socks and loafers. Socks and loafers? The heck is that? What's that, a Delaware saying? What is that? Socks and loafers. Are you trying to say this different? Socks and loafers. Explain that, Casey. And try to explain it before the show is over. What does that mean? Oh, come on. I'm doing a show. I ain't got time for that. Anyway, just a true friend will tell you the truth. And that's all I gotta say. A true friend will tell you the truth. Don't always think it's criticism. Don't always think that they're putting you down. And it's vice versa. Tell me what I need to hear. Don't let things go when you know the truth. Or you know that it's something that's going to help me out in the long run. That's a true friend. Loyalty. That person is not a true friend if they're hanging around people that's talking about you. Or they have information that you should know about. A true friend stays loyal to you at all times. So know the difference between friends and associates, because everybody is not your friend. And mama used to say, you're lucky. You're lucky if you get 2 true friends in life. Facts. I want to play another funny clip real quick before I could end the show in like 10 minutes because I want to do my special thing for my mom. This guy says anytime you go to a nail salon, these are things that you should listen out for. See, now this is the reason why I'm going back to study my Mandarin.
It's getting kind of hot, and being a good friend. I know it's getting kind of hot, and a lot of clients won't get pedicures because they're afraid that when they go into a Vietnamese salon, they might speak in Vietnamese and make fun of their feet. We don't make fun of your feet, but we just talk about it. But let me teach you a couple words so that you can be safe. Let's say you hear the word "jung." Jung is feet. Okay, so every time you hear "jung," anything after "jung" is an adjective that describes the feet. So stinky feet, "jung tui." Hairy feet, "jung long." Big foot, "jung bu." Pig feet, "jung hell." So if you don't hear none of those, you're good. Enjoy your pedicure. I know it's getting kind of hot, and a lot of
One more time.
get pedicures because they're afraid that when they go into a Vietnamese salon, they might speak in Vietnamese and make fun of their feet. We don't make fun of your feet, but we just talk about it. But let me teach you a couple words so that you can be safe. Let's say you hear the word "jung." Jung is feet. Okay, so every time you hear "jung," anything after "jung" is an adjective that describes the feet. So stinky feet, "jung tui." Hairy feet, "jung long." Big foot, "jung bu." Pig feet, "jung hell." So if you don't hear none of those, you're good. Enjoy your pedicure. I know you're getting
I don't know, that one with the big feet, Jim. No. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you so much for that. Oh, man, it's been a great show. I appreciate everybody coming on. And I just want to read a little something about my mom. And shout out to my brothers and sisters, Judith Rita, Milton Dupree Jr., Christopher Dupree, Richard Dupree, Tanya Dupree, that's me, Shamik Dupree, and my brother Steve Williams. I want to play a little something about my mom, and check it out. Please, I would love for you guys to stay on. Got 8 more minutes left, and I just want to dedicate it to my mother. Today's her birthday. Although I don't celebrate birthdays for religious reasons, I always considered it our born day. And the day, when we make it, when you wake up that day, it's another day on this earth. And it's a blessing. So.
I miss you. Not just once in a while, but every minute of every day. I miss your smile, your beautiful soul. I miss you in the quiet moments and in the crowded rooms filled with laughter. But most of all, I miss the joy that you brought into our world. I miss you a lot.
I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about my mom. My mom was born in Venice, South Carolina on June 2nd, 1932. Thank you. And her parents' name was Nathaniel Pouncey and Louise Pouncey. And on May 5th, 1955, my mom married my dad, her first love. She was a devoted wife, mother, sister, and grandmother. She loved cooking. She was an excellent cook and baker, making her favorite dishes like macaroni and cheese, stuffing, collard greens, apple pies, sweet potato pies, and homemade biscuits, just to name a few. She loved to dress and wear hats that matched every outfit. I'm telling you, my mother was like, she was ahead of the game, even down to her footwear. She was a spiritual woman who loved Jehovah God and her spiritual family at her beloved congregation in Brooklyn, New York. She loved to dance. Without effort, she was a comedian, and she always made folks laugh and welcomed them at her home. Her favorite remarks that she was known for saying was, "Oh, what a life." My mother used to say that all the time. "Oh, what a life." And I know one thing, before she even started a sentence, she would start off, "I know one thing," which her children find themselves saying, "Yes, we do it all the time." My mom was a retired employee of the United States Postal Service who worked at the James A. Farley Post Office in New York City. She was retired for 27 years, and she had 5 children. Judith, my sister's nickname was Cookie. Milton Jr., we call him Bobby. Christopher, we called him Chris. Richard, we called him Ricky. Tanya, and Shamik. Her son-in-law, James Rita, daughter-in-law Virtudis and Cornelia, her grandchildren, Keisha, Vanessa, Cato, Tamara, Tanya, I have a niece named after me, Christina, and Precious. Her great-grandchildren, Christopher, Sade, Jade, Zora, Lenora, Isabella, Mary Jane, Liam, Maya, Kevin, Milan, Malachi, and Madeline. And another great-grandson on the way. I forgot the young boy's. Oh my God, it's my niece Christina's son name. I can't think of his name. But my mother wanted to see him so bad, and she passed, I believe, a month before he was born. Her 2 sisters, Mary Rucker and Rosalie Carnegie, and her brother-in-law, Robert Carnegie. She is also survived by over 30 foster children. Yes, my mother was a foster parent for over 30 years. And 3 boys from one family, Davon, Akita, and Alonzo. And, of course, my brother, Steve Williams. These guys will always, always be my brothers. Malik, too. Love you, Malik. And Steve, he lives in Florida. Sally was her children's best friend, and she never showed favoritism from one child to another. She loved them all equally. Sally was known by her friends as Duke. They used to call my mom Duke when she lived in Fort Greene. So, Sally, Mommy, Duke, Grandma, you will be truly missed and forever loved. And for those that don't know, my mom died April 15th, 2020 with COVID. She had heart disease, and she just went into the rehab just for 2 weeks. She was only supposed to be there 2 weeks to just get a little strong. And unfortunately, she just kept getting worse. And come to find out, when we rushed her out, she had COVID, and it was too late. And it was the worst day of my life. It has changed my life. You have no idea. It has changed my life forever. But that is the reason why I started this podcast, because this was therapeutic for me. You know, it helps. It helps. And therapy as well. So I tell everybody, if you're going through something in life and you feel like you just can't handle it, please just get therapy. No matter what nobody say, get therapy, because sometimes there's things in our life that we just can't handle. And people will never understand what you're going through unless you have gone through it. So I just want to thank everybody out there that was always by my side and helped me with my mom. And love your parents. Love your parents. Because it's hard. It is so hard when they're gone. So I thank everybody for, excuse me, for tuning in today. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Listen Up, Listen In podcast and showing me love. And keep listening to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I appreciate all of y'all. God bless. And listen, please have a beautiful day. Don't let nobody take you there, no matter what. It's about self-love. Live, laugh, love you first, because you can't love anyone or anything unless you love yourself. Keep God first in your life. Stay healthy, stay focused. I love you, mommy and daddy, forever. And please, don't text and drive. Don't do it. Tell that person to just wait, call you, whatever. Don't do it, because you're not driving for yourself. You're driving for others out there. You're driving for the people that's in your car. It's not worth it. Stay focused, please. The devil is busy, and he don't want us to be happy. So you got to stay strong. Don't let nobody take you there today. Don't do it. It's Friday. Get ready for the weekend. We're going to have some beautiful weather. Enjoy yourself and just make the best of it. And download Podbean. Check me out on www.listenuplistenin5687.com. Check out my episodes. I got some great episodes. I got some fun episodes. I'm on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. I'm on Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In, 5687. Download the Podbean app so you'll know when I'm coming on. God bless you guys. I may not know you, but I love you. And that you ain't got to know a person to love them. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy life and be happy today. All right? And just have a good day, guys. All right? Stay prayed up. For real. Take care. Shout out to Dave Vaughn. Shout out to everybody that came on my show today. Radio, Short Pants, KC, Man Cave, Mr. YYSKYVU. Oh my God.
Episode of Listen Up, Listen In.
Kumi.
With your host, Preezy.
Francis.
Hey, yo, Preezy. Tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
All right.
Go to Instagram,
The
Listen
Woody
Up,
of
Listen
the
In,
Bushes.
5687. And on Facebook, Listen
William.
Up, Listen In.
Doesn't matter,
You can also
joined
email
in.
me at listenuplistenin.
Con joined in. Evelyn.
@gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you have any questions,
Special
comments,
shout
or
out to
concerns,
you, radio.
by following me on
Special
social
shout
media,
out to
you'll
you,
be
baby.
able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted.
Yeah.
Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Yeah.